Cheers! Got my Harry Potter Ravenclaw cup today. I am late today. My apologies. So sorry, but I had a class this morning and it went a little bit longer than anticipated. So technically it's 3 o'clock Central Time, so I'm still Thursday at 3, just in the wrong time zone. But hey, Sonia Bernard, linked by ink, Stampin' Up! Independent Demonstrator. And I have a quick class for you today. So today's class is all about celebration, and celebration is ending on the 28th of February. So today's cards, we are going to use this stamp set from Celebration called Sending Support, and it's got some amazingly awesome sentiments in there. And then we're going to use the paper that everybody's in love with. My cat's in here. And this is the Dainty Flowers Designer Series paper. And I used this in another class, but I love it so much that we're using it again. Again, this is the only celebration this year. No other celebrations. So if you want something, don't wait. Everything is while supplies last. Let me quickly show you the 4 cards we're going to do today. These are simple, quick, easy, super cute. This, if you buy this as a kit from me, it's going to be so easy to put together. Everything is going to come pre-cut, pre-die cut, scored, everything. Just there is no stamping. And the only stamping on this is actually the sentiments. So if you don't have the sending support and you're not placing an order, then you can just copy this. If you're placing an order, you'll get the kit, enough to make 8 cards. And then you can use any sentiment that you have. Or you can place a $50 order and get free celebration products. And then also get a free embellishment from me. Okay, let's turn this down and let's get started. I do have a kitten in here today. This is Libby. So if she runs across the table, my apologies. She's missed me all morning because she was in the room while I was doing card class. Okay, so here's our first card. I love this paper. It makes it so easy to do. I'm just waiting for my video to catch up. And it's fun. I love it. So we're going to use a smoky slate cardstock, and that is our 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4. And then we're going to use a layer of rich raspberry, and that is just going to be your 5 1/4 by 4. I love rich raspberry. It is such a fun color. And we're just going to quickly, this card just pops together so easy. So I'm going to layer that down. Then you get from your designer series paper, the paper you get for free when you place an order of $50 or more. Uh-oh, my ribbon. And we're going to cut this out, and we're going to make that 5 by 3 3/4. Okay? And that just centers on there wonderfully. So we're going to just put that down. Oh, look at the other side to this. So fun. Okay. Oh, wait, I got to make sure I change upside down. Sometimes I go upside down, so we're going to make sure we're going the right way. Then, oh, I don't have my Picture It die because we were using it downstairs. Huh. But picture this die set. Yeah, look, I've got the package. There's no die in there. Well, there's the other one. Oh, it's stuck. Ah, so there's another die that goes here, and it has these circles in it, okay? And that is what I used to cut out this circle here. That's the largest circle in the Picture It dies. Picture This dies. And then we use the layering circle die with the scallop, and it is that one there. So I think that's 2 inches, but it's the second two largest on the biggest one. See how this one is bigger than that one? So if you have these, it's the biggest section and it's the second one down. And I believe that's 2 inches across. So we've got those, and then we're just going to layer it. Now this sentiment, if I can find my stamp, okay, we're going to do that in Rich Razzleberry ink. Hey Jeannie, I hope you're feeling better. I know you haven't been feeling well. That is no fun at all. This is courage is being really scared and doing it anyway, which I really love. This is great for people who have like stepped out of their comfort zone and done something. And whoop. Or maybe they've made a life choice that was a little scary and they've decided to go ahead with it anyway, because we all know how some of those life choices are. Can be scary. Okay, so here's what we do. See, this little ribbon is layered across like this. So all I did to get that is put some dimensionals down. Oh, here comes Kitty. She's attacking my my stuff. Okay. Don't eat the paper. She likes to eat paper, which is not good because I'm a paper crafter. So I put some dimensionals down here. And then we simply are going to put the ribbon and go back and forth. So actually, let's put another one in just to make sure. It doesn't matter how many you put down. You can put as many as you want. So we're going to have that hang out a little bit there and then fold over and then come back. Oh no, she's attacking the iPad. Sorry. Let me know, baby. So kind of like that, and it might look a little messy when you're looking at it, but after we put this down, so I did leave space for like one in the center there, and then we just layer this down onto that. Boom. Hopefully that's centered. I'm kind of working at an angle, so it might be a little bit off, but there. And then a couple of dimensionals on the back, and look how quick we just made card number 1. So if you do get this kit from me, you'll have all the paper will be cut for you, and all the die cuts will be die cut, so you don't need die cutting, you don't need the dies. Just there'll be no stamped images because it's against Stampin' Up! Policy, and there will not be bling. But if you do order a $50 order above, I do throw in some bling, not necessarily what I use it for the card, but you always get a free embellishment when your order is $50 or above before shipping and tax. I do love these though. These are the pastel adhesives, and you get 2 sheets in there, so they've got all the large ones on one side and then the little ones on the little side. And then when you're using this Take My Pick tool, you kind of just slide. I was trying to explain it earlier. Just kind of slide it off. So you can just put these wherever you want. Remember, groups of 3 or 5. I've also seen like a group of 3 and then another group of 3, which I think is really cute. Card number 1. Bam. Cute, right? And you can change that sentiment to be anything. Anything. That's a these cards that I'm showing you today, they are very versatile. You could use them for just about anything. So here's our next one. And it actually almost looks like it's a slimline card. Kitty, stop eating my paper. But it's not. And we're going to use some fresh freesia on this. And then let's get our little kit together. Make sure my cat doesn't come attack the ribbon. She loves the ribbon. So we're going to use this one. Is a Mossy Meadow card. Doesn't it make the card look like it's slim? It almost is like a optical illusion. Isn't that funny? They're exact same card bases, but this one looks taller and thinner, but it's not. So if you're wondering, like, wait, because I had to do a double take when I first did it. I was like, wait. Okay, so we're going to do this Mossy Meadow 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then our fresh freesia is 5.5, but it's only by 3.5. So we've got that skinny piece on there. Oh, no, don't lay that down yet. Do not glue it down. Stop. Because we're going to put it down. This designer series paper is going to be 5.5 by 3. So we're going to go glue these two down first, because we're going to wrap some ribbon around it. So we don't want to glue that down to the card base. Otherwise, it is not going to work. There we go. And if you did glue it down and you're like, oh no, I forgot the ribbon, then just tie a bow. I mean, it makes a little, it's just like a little bit here. It's mostly getting covered up, so I wouldn't stress it if you do put it down. And hey Jennifer, coming in late. Jennifer, I started late. Oh, Therese, my friend from Australia, is watching. I love you, I miss you. I'll see you in August. We will see her at backstage. And Norma, hi Norma. Yes, I had a class this morning and it went long. And you know, you got to roll with the punches sometimes. So it was still a lot of fun. So I didn't even get started till like 3 p.m. Central Time, which is 4 p.m. Eastern Time here. Sounded like I said Easter Time. Okay, I'm trying to do a bow here. Fumble, fumble. Anyone else struggle with bows? Is it just me? Okay, so we are going to trim that. Yes, of course. The ribbon scissors were downstairs. It was. I had to move my whole class downstairs today because sometimes I have people who can't make it upstairs, so we definitely accommodate that. And so all my stuff's everywhere. Okay, now we've got that ribbon around there, we can go ahead and glue that to the front of the card. I'm going to turn it this side actually. And we're going to put this on. Yes, I struggle with bows. It is pretty paper. It is from Celebration. It's on page 6. And it is free with a $50 purchase before shipping and tax. And it's while supplies last. Only one Celebration this year. I don't know. When it was 2, it was like, oh, this is awesome. But now it's just 1 and it's only 2 months long. But there will be other things coming out throughout the year. And remember, this year is Stampin' Up's 35th anniversary. Can you believe they have been around for 35 years? 35 years of stamping fun. Still family owned. Still 100% debt-free company. My shoulder is yours. I love that saying. I think that is so sweet because sometimes people just need to know that you're here for them and that they can lean on you should they need to. So this is super easy. Look how quick these cards are coming together. We like a quick card for sure. Of course, you know, when you have to cut the paper and everything, it takes a little bit longer, but then if you purchase my kit, it's already done for you, so it makes it very quick and easy. And then we'll just put a couple on there and put that down. And then some bling again. This time we're going to use this gold. I love this bling. I wasn't at first because it kind of comes in a packet looking like that, and I was like, it just looks weird. But then when it comes out, I was like, oh, okay, it looks a lot better. And I actually am really liking these sequins. They're very bright, very sparkly. So there's number 2. Paching, quick, love it. Okay, number 3. What set is the stamp from? It is from Sending Support. It is also a celebration. But we have other sentiment cards, sentiment stamp sets that you could use that would fit this. So this is our next one. Again, nice and simple. Now this one we're putting 2 stamps together. So I put them on a block and just put 1 and 2. I was like, you know what? I did stamp this in black, but I'm going to try it in grey granite because I think it might look cuter. So card number 3. I love this paper. This is all from the same See how bright it is on this side? It's all from the same paper pack. So this is all celebration items. But you can take these layouts. These layouts are so simple, so easy, so quick, and use them with whatever you have currently in your crafting stash. So this, my friends, is gray granite cardstock, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I think we should. You're probably all seeing that in my head now as I say it with you, because that's a lot of the card bases. What was the sentiment on that card? This one, okay, this one says, my shoulder. Oh, you mean this one? Let me tell you all of them. The first one says, courage is being really scared and doing it anyway. My shoulder is yours. Some days are harder than others. Hope today is one of the easier ones. So that's the one we're about to do now. And this one, again, we're not going to glue straight down to that. We're going to get our blushing bride, and that is 5 1/4 by 4. And then we're going to get our basic white. But before we glue, we are going to stamp. Okay, so you can have a little bit of DSP here, and that is 3.5 by 3. And we always want to stamp first, glue second, because if we make a boo-boo, we're going to want to turn it around. So I'll put that about here. I hope that's straight. I'm kind of doing it at a crooked. Oh, see how I made a boo-boo? So that's how we have. There's 2 sides to every paper. Let me try that again. Maybe I'll stand up for this one so we can get this just right. And if it's not just right, well, that's what we're going. Oh, perfect. Okay. Thank goodness. Because I did not cut any spares. I just cut what I needed to do. So just hoping that would work. So we can see what it looks like with all those cinemas. Yes. Sorry, it made me laugh. Hang on. Ah, coffee. Yes, all these sentiments are from the sending support, and that is in the celebration. So they're all from the same brain work. They're all from the same stamp set. My brain just went bloop. So now we're going to put our, and I think I've told you guys this before, you know when you cut a paper you get a little ridge? So when you turn it over, you can just use your bone folder and flatten it out, because I really don't like when that ridge sticks up. But it happens, I mean, it happens when you cut paper because you're indenting the paper in. And then it's smooth. It makes it easier. I don't know why. I think it's just a textural. I'm such a textural person. Like, I have to touch clothes before I buy them, because if I touch it and it feels weird, then no, there's no way I'm wearing it. And I think it's just like, if it's a little jagged, I just feel it. I'm like, nope, don't like it. Okay, so we're going to layer those 2 down, and then we're going to layer it onto here. Look how cute that is. So we're just going to layer this one down real quick. This is card 3. We're cruising through these. And it's just layers and stamping and some ribbon and some sentiment. How easy. And then we've got a ribbon around here. We'll tie a bow to the left. Of course, if you don't want to tie a bow, you can just tie a knot. Knots look great too. Sometimes I think a knot looks a little neater than a bow. But I cut the length for a bow, so I may have overcut it. There we go. We can leave this one kind of long. And I'll move that a little bit because we don't want it covering the sentiment. Whoop. And the good thing is you can move it now before you glue it down. There we go. Just make sure it's not covering up your sentiment. Then we're just going to glue it onto our card base. Kind of try to hold it in place. A little bit. I always put a little bit of glue on the actual ribbon. I don't know if I always do, but I've started doing that. So I get it really in place so it's not moving around at a later date and time. There we go. Oh, I love this one. So here we can see what it looks like with the black ink, and then it looks like with the grey granite. I think it gives a lot softer with the grey granite than with the black, but I think they both look cute. So, oh, bling. bling, bling, bling. Of course, we need this beautiful pink for this card. I don't know if it really comes across on here, but it's really shiny and cute. Sparkles. Oops, upside down. Oh no, I got the blue tack stuff stuck on there. Okie dokie. Live TV, well, not live video. I was gonna say live TV. TV. Okay, number 4. We're almost done. And this is cute. I love this one just because it's so easy. Well, they're all so easy. It's great. So we're going to use Mossy Meadow stamp set, which is It's Okay Not to Feel Okay. I love that because there's some people going through some rough stuff right now. Well, always. There's always someone going through something, you know, and a lot of people think they have to be strong all the time and they have to have it together all the time, and that's just not the way life works. We're allowed to take time for ourselves to process things and work through them. And if that means not being okay, if that means not getting dressed for a day and staying in bed and just shutting the world out, that's okay. Okay, so this is 11 by 4 1/4, and this is scored by 5 1/2. And this is in Smoky Slate. Excuse me. Then we've just got a layer of Mossy Meadow, and this is a small layer. So you can make a lot of cards using just one sheet of DSP with this. So this is because, oh, and we don't want to glue down yet either. Because we're just using this tiny little piece of DSP, and it's a 4 by 3. So if you've got a 12 by 12 piece of paper, that is 4, 8, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3 by 4. That's 12 cards you can get. If I'm doing my math right, that should be 12 of these little pieces that you can get from one 12 by 12 piece of paper. Oh my gosh, this may be Christmas cards next year. Just with some Christmas paper and a thing that says Merry Christmas and some ribbon. Oh my gosh, you can make a slew of them. I think I'm going to make a lot of birthday cards. I've decided I am going to, throughout this year, I'm going to make birthday cards and try to aim some, oh, the circles, oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you guys in the last one too. With the die that I used, it cut out the large circle, and then it cut out 2 of these size circles, and then it cuts out 3 small ones. So we're using the 2 biggest sizes, and then we're just using the scallop circle that coordinates with that size. Okay? Yeah. So here, let me go ahead and stamp this. But I was thinking today, you know, there's probably a lot of people, maybe children and women in women's shelters. And, you know, the price of birthday cards out in the world today is kind of crazy. And then some of these women, I'm sure, don't have vehicles, can't just run to the store to go buy a card. And maybe it's their birthday. Maybe their kids want to give their mum a birthday card. So for this whole year, 2023, I am going to focus on making a bunch of cards that can be used for both children and adults, boys and girls. And I'm going to donate them to a women's shelter at the end of the year. And try to spread a little joy and happiness for those going through a really hard time. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So if anyone wants to join me in that adventure, let me know. I will be doing to a local women's shelter here in the Charleston, South Carolina area. I have to find out, you know, and coordinate that. It's just an idea I had yesterday, and I was like, you know what? I just have a calling. I just have this urge to do something, to give back, and that's what it's going to be. So there we go. So we're just gonna, I'm gonna scooch that down just a little, and that's why it's great to do this before we glue it. And it could be all the way at the bottom if you want, but I'm not going to do that. There we go. So if that's something you could do, you could maybe do it for a women's shelter in your area too. Or you can send them to me and I will donate them to an area here in the Charleston, South Carolina area. Of course, it's not something that like we could, I guess we could say who we donated to. I'm not sure how that works. Privacy and all that. Okay. So, again, a couple of quick dimensionals. Oh my goodness. Brain. And then up. Add me in. Norma said, add me in. There is one in Somerville. Geraldine used to work there. Oh my goodness, really? I know Geraldine. So, wow, I'll definitely have to talk to her about that because I didn't know any of that. Kelly, my friend, her name's Kelly Friend. She's one of my team members and she is all the way over in Germany and she is watching with us today. Hey Kelly, we miss you. We're going to miss you at Crop for a Cure. That is for sure. Because who else is going to be taking photos and in the middle of the night? Staying up till all hours. I don't know how you did it. Okay, and then some gold bling on that. I really like this one. And that's it. So easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, for this card kit, you just, if you want this card kit, oh, Kelly donates to the USO. And Jennifer said her church works with rehab centers, so I give cards to the men and women sometimes. That's so wonderful. I love that. Then more joy for 2023. Just needs to be more love, more joy, less stress, less all of that, and just more helping each other. So these 4 cards, if you want this kit, you'd get enough to make 8 cards. You get all the pieces cut for you, all the die cuts cut. You do not get the sentiments stamped. I'm not allowed to do that. You don't get the bling. However, if you make an order of $50 or more, I will throw in some bling, and I actually have to put an order in. So I will order some more of these because these coordinate lovely with these. So I will have some more of these on stock on hand. So, and that is also, if you place an order of $50 or more right now, you're going to get that celebration item for free. So if you haven't seen it, there's that pretty paper, the Dainty Flowers paper on page 6. And we also have the carrots, the owls. People are doing a lot of stuff with that. And there is also this paper that I did with last week's class, the favored flowers. We've got the farm paper, Day at the Farm. There's the sending support. This one, yeah, they're all 50, 50, 50. And then we've got In the Country. We've got Beautifully Happy. Oh, that's the one I did. Oh, that's the one I did with my, that's 100 because it is a lot of stamps in there. And that's when I did my technique with last Tuesday. And then this paper, this is a whole pack of 48 sheets. It is big, and you do have to spend 100 to get this, but oh my gosh, it's so worth it. And remember, there are samples in here. Case the catalog. That means copy the catalog. Change the color on this. Just take the exact same thing, change the color, put a different little critter there, and boom, you have a whole new card that's all you. And then, of course, host set. If you place an order that's $300 or more, you do get this Scenic Garden host set for free. Okay, or if you want to host a party, let me know. And then when your order gets to $300, you get the host set. and that is what you get. And then we have our join offer, of course, that is going on till February 28th. There's so many people taking advantage of this. It is such an amazing offer. It is so good. I haven't seen one as like it. Like, I don't remember seeing one that is this good. You can get for $129, you pick out $175 worth of product, plus you get this mini cut emboss. It is a $63 value, I believe, $63 free. And you'll also get business supplies, and I believe they're still throwing in a free paper pumpkin kit. Although it doesn't come with a block, just be aware that there is no block in the paper pumpkin kit, and they're all random, so you'll just get whatever they throw in there. And that also comes in white, but the boho blue is just adorbs. And I've got mine as a demonstrator. I was able to purchase it, and it works so good. I think it works better than the old white one. I don't know if they did a tweak to it or not, but I've had no issues. It just rolls through like butter. Then if you're like, well, I don't need a mini Stampin' Cut Emboss, because, I mean, a mini cut emboss. No, Stampin' Cut Emboss, that's right. I don't need one of them. Well, you can just order $99. You can pay $99 and get $175 worth of free product. There is no shipping at all. Shipping is free. There is tax. Tax is whatever you have to pay for in your tax area. So you're just paying the tax. Zero shipping. It's a deal. It's a steal. You can join. We call it kidnapping. You take it, and then you just drop off after 4 months. Well, actually, it would be up to 7 months. You'd stay active if you don't ever place another Stampin' Up! Order for the next 7 months, and then you just drop off at the end of the 7th month, which would be the end of July right now. So if you join today, you don't have to buy another Stampin' Up! Product at all. You can if you want, and then you get 20% off. And if you order but you don't get the $300 in sales that's required every quarter, you just drop. It's no big whoop. It is not a problem. Stampin' Up! Makes it easy because life happens. Maybe you just want some of these things, and then you get enough, and then you have a little break, and then you can come back and rejoin. You can join right back up within 6 days of dropping, but you will join back up under the same person that you dropped from. If you want to drop and go up under someone else, you do have to wait 3 months, okay? But it's a fantastic offer. You don't have to worry about any, you know, oh, I need to do this and I need to do that. There's nothing. You just sign up. They send you your kit. You pick your stuff out. You pay your money. They send you the kit. They send you all the free stuff in the kit. You join my Facebook team group. You join the demonstrator group, which is the official Facebook group for demonstrators. I think there's something like, not everyone joins that group, but there's something like 45,000 in there. I know we have something like 55,000 demonstrators. So then you get access to all the goings on of Stampin' Up, pre-releases, pre-orders. So if you joined today, you would have until the end of June, technically the end of July, to make your $300 in purchases or sales. We are our own best customers a lot. Plus, when pre-order comes, the new annual catalog comes out in May. April 1st, you're going to get your hands on that catalog, and you're going to get to pre-order from that annual catalog a whole month before anyone else does. You're going to get to see it, experience it, and love it. So sorry, it's turning into a, hey, this is a great, but it's a great offer. So I really just wanted to bring that home for you, because it is, and you can join with no obligation. That's the word I was looking for. No obligations, except to have fun and craft. Okay, I hope you love this. I hope I made it easy for you. Thanks so much for joining in and watching me and chatting with me. I love it when that happens. And thanks to Kim and Pam and Debbie, who came out today, and Joanne. Loved it. Sorry I was late, but life happens, and people first always. So I hope you love everything, guys, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week.
I will be back on Tuesday with Technique Tuesday over on my YouTube, but I will post it in my Facebook group as well. If you haven't gone and subscribed to my YouTube, please do. Okay, bye guys.